Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome back to another rebuild here on the channel. NBA free agency is still going on, still players being signed, rosters are being updated constantly, so I'm trying to get these videos out as soon as possible so that they aren't completely out of date. I mean, they'll eventually be out of date, but we still haven't heard anything about Quiet as far as I know. So once we hear about it, I will get an rebuild up for whichever team he does go to. But until then, we're just working on the teams that have kind of done most of their work in free agency so far. So today we are doing the Philadelphia 76ers. If you guys are enjoying these videos, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and put on those notification bells, because once these rebuilds are kind of going up at random times, just because of how NBA free agency is going. So turn on those notification bells so you guys know when I'm posting these rebuilds. So like I said, we are doing the 76ers today. Embiid, Simmons, they went ahead and re-signed Tobias Harris. They had a shocker signing with Al Horford, signing a 4-year, $109 million deal. And they did a sign and trade with Jimmy Butler to Miami. They received Josh Richardson, and I don't know who else. I can't remember. Maybe they got a pick or something. Honestly, don't really remember what exactly the deal was. But I believe it maybe was like a whole like four-team deal, because I think Whiteside went to Portland. And yeah, it was just kind of an insane sign and trade. So that's where we're at. So we are going to go ahead and, like I said, we're jumping into the rebuild here. I'm just going to go ahead and set up these rotations here, and we're just going to kind of jump right into the season, see how we do season number 1, and then go from there. So actually, real quick before I do anything, I want to see if I can change Horford's position if he goes up in overall. So he does. He goes up 1 overall. So we will go ahead and do that. And I believe if you change Simmons to, let's see, he's 88 at point guard, small forward, he's a 92. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then let's see, does Tobias Harris move up or down anywhere? No. Let's see, Jason Richardson probably won't. Thibault is 6'5", so if you put him with shooting, no. Okay, cool. So I think we are all good with that. So Ben Simmons at small forward, he's up to a 92 overall. And let's go into the rotations. We're gonna go Simmons, Richardson. By the way, this was a really good pickup in replacement of Jimmy Butler. Solid pickup. So Jason Richardson, Tobias Harris, Al Horford at the 4, Joel Embiid at the 5, and then we'll go with, let's see, how do we want to do this bench here? So here's the rotations I'm going with. I'm going with Simmons, Richardson, 36, 32 minutes. Tobias and Horford both get 34 and 36 to Embiid. And then Thibault, the rookie, who is picked 20th overall, I'm going to give him 25 minutes. Korkmaz with 18. I hope I'm saying these names right. I apologize if I'm not. Bucks or Bikes, whatever, 15 minutes, and O'Quinn 10 minutes. So yeah, there's gonna be the rotations. Scoring options, I'm not actually gonna give any scoring options, at least with this team. And let's see, proficiency, is there any 4s? No, we're stuck at 3.5, so we'll just go with a defensive proficiency there at 3.5. So we'll see how we do. Our starting 5 is really good, our depth is not. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and put Zaire Smith in the G League as well, and I'll see you guys after season number 1. Okay, so we go 47 and 35, so not bad, not great. Giannis wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Zion Williamson. Sixth Man of the Year is Lou Williams with the Clippers. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year, Blake Griffin, Most Improved. Quinn Snyder wins Coach of the Year with Utah. So NBA first, all NBA first team, we don't get anyone. Second team, we get Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, so good sign. 25-12 a game for Embiid, 2.2 blocks, amazing. And then Ben Simmons, 18 points, 8.6 rebounds, 7.4 assists, 57% shooting from the field. So I like that. Third team, no one on the third team, as my voice just dies. Defensive first team, we don't have anyone, and Embiid is on the all defensive second team there. And then I don't believe we have really any rookies that will be on there. So Here we go. We are in the playoffs as a 3 seed. If we look at the player stats here during the regular season, Tobias with 17 a game, 5.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Al Horford 14 and 7, 4.7 assists. Josh Richardson 11 points and 2 and 2. And then our bench was rough. Shake Milton averaged 10 and 10. Boyix averaged 8. Thibault as a rookie averaged 7, 2 and 2 pretty much. Yeah, our bench is really weak. And we need a little bit more scoring. Richardson is solid, but he didn't really shoot the ball well. And then Tobias was pretty good. I mean, almost 50-40. So that's not bad. I think Josh Richardson might be someone that I'm going to need to replace. I don't know how much money he's making, so we could use his contract to try and flip some things, but our cap space is so limited. I don't think we'll be able to really do anything with that, so we'll see. Let's see how our offense did overall. We were 5th, so honestly, not that bad. And our defense was kind of middle of the road, or actually not good. 9th worst. Yikes. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we do play Milwaukee, who has the MVP. We win game 2 to go up. Okay, we're up 3-0. There we go, and we sweep Milwaukee. So not bad. Who did Milwaukee have? I forgot to look at that. Let's see. Milwaukee. Can we look at that? Oh, view box score. They had Thad Young, Bledsoe, Matthews. They had Seth Curry. Middleton, George Hill. Yeah, they not great. Middleton struggled in that series for sure. So okay, so round 2, we do have the Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. I forgot to put Kevin Durant as injured. I will do that for the next video, but that's my bad. I forgot to do that. So Kyrie, LeVert, KD, Jarrett Allen, DeAndre Jordan. Off the bench, Dinwiddie, Prince, Joe Harris, and Jefferson. So they are going to be really tough. They won 51 games, so 4 more than us. And we steal game 1. Nice. We lose game 2. Okay, we got to win at home. If we can win at home, we're good. All right, we win game 3. And we win game 4. That's amazing. On the road for game 5, we lose. And at home for game 6, can we finish it off? We do. So we beat Brooklyn, which is a good sign. Already beating Brooklyn with the bad bench. Very good. Atlanta gets to 7 with Toronto. Obviously, Toronto still has Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, Siakam, and they got Boban. Ibaka, Marc Gasol. So their 6th and 7th men are centers. Van Vliet is still there, and Jeremy Lin is still there. So on the West, we got Houston and Portland as an 8 seed. They beat Utah. Wow. Okay, and no Denver made the playoffs. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and sim game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. We lose game 1. Toronto won 5 more games than us as a 1 seed. We steal game 2 on the road. We got to win at home. Okay, we win game 3 at home. If we can win a championship, okay, we lose game 4 at home. Yikes. We lose game 5. Can we just tie it and force a game 7? No. Okay, so we get eliminated by Toronto, who is a much deeper team than us, and I would assume that's probably why. And Portland makes as an 8 seed, but they're probably gonna get swept here, and they do. Kawhi Leonard wins Finals MVP, and they go back to back. So didn't really expect to get that far, honestly. I mean, I expect to get decently far, but with Kawhi in Toronto still, who knows if that stays or not. We will see. But if he leaves, I think it's Philly's year. If he stays, I think Toronto will probably be back in the finals. So we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead. Make sure that we're all good with the, let's see, replace. And let's go ahead and get that and approve that. And reject the rest. And let's go into draft lottery, where I don't believe we have any picks. Boston has a bunch. We'll see if they actually get them. The Nuggets got the #1 overall pick. Celtics with the #2 overall pick and 6th overall pick. Memphis with #3, Mavs with #4, Knicks with #5, and we do have a pick, I believe. Yeah, we have 24. Okay, so we'll see what I do with that. Not really sure. I am going to go ahead and fire Brett Brown just for the sake of the video and to see if, we could get a little bit better of a head coach. So, I am going to go with, honestly, I don't love these options with head coaches for this year. But I am going to go with Jacob Underwood and at least try to sign him. We should be able to. Let's give him 5.75 just to make sure we do get him. And I am going to go with Newman here as an assistant head coach. And I need a good trainer. So let's go ahead and grab Martin. And a good assistant GM. We are going to grab Michael Williams as our assistant GM. So hopefully we get everyone. Assistant coach and head coach is still Mullen. Sign and would exceed. Ooh, okay. We'll decline Newman. We'll sign Underwood. And then we need a different assistant coach. So let's try and give Newman. Oh, okay, we only have 385. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Let's see. Assistant coach Walker. Well, I don't think we really don't have any money for an assistant coach. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna have to let the computer do that and see. Oh, there we go. We got Dawkins on a really cheap deal. All right, we should be good with that. We have 80K left. We don't care about scouting, so we'll let the computer do that. And let's get to the NBA draft. Okay, so I went ahead and put Josh Richardson and these two picks in the trade finder. And I can get Will Barton and Bol Bol. So I'm going to do that. If you look at the per 36, Will Barton was more efficient than Josh Richardson, at least with Denver. And Bol Bol is obviously a steal if I can get him. And he's not quite developed yet. And we need to up that bench. And we might lose Horford soon. Well, no, we have a 4-year deal with Horford. So we should be good. But at least having a backup center like Bol Bol would be really nice to have. So, and even if Al Horford starts to digress, I can throw Bol Bol in as a center, have Bol Bol and Embiid. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And we do get Will Barton, which I think will help, will kind of help the team. So, and then they just drafted Vernon Carey to replace Bol Bol. So it actually kind of works out. So, yeah, we should be all good to go with the draft. And I'll see you guys in free agency. Okay, so here in free agency, Ben Simmons actually did sign earlier today, so I don't think this is actually correct, but I'm going to go ahead and give him the max. I believe that's what he signed pretty much is a max, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then for point guards, because I do need a backup point guard, not much actually. You know what? I think I'm good with the point guards that I have. I was thinking I could upgrade. Having Danny Green would be nice if I could grab him, but if we look at the roster, let's see, we have we have Smith as a backup shooting guard, 77 overall. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Simmons as 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we just need a backup point guard, honestly, because I'm gonna put Quickly in the G League. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any other bird rights? We have Bolden as a with bird rights, but okay, so I do need a point guard. So let's see here. Let's go after. Ooh, I don't really like any of these options, honestly. Wanamaker's pretty decent. He develops pretty well in this game. So I might go ahead and just take him as a 1-year deal and just go with that. So we're going to sign Ben Simmons. We're going to get Brad Wanamaker here. We're going to renounce on pretty much everyone here just to save money. Actually, we could... Nah, we're going to keep Wanamaker, and we're going to go with that. And we just renounce everyone else. Because, honestly, I think that's all we can really do. Oh, we are going to match... Okay, we'll just match Ben Simmons for the heck of it. I actually declined the offer that I sent him. So we're going to go ahead and just match him. And we should be all good to go. And that will be our team. So I'll see you guys in training camps. Okay, so here in training camps, I am going to go ahead and give perimeter shooting to Ben Simmons. I need him to be a better scorer for sure. Untapped potential, let's see. I will give Bol Bol that. And I'm going to give Zaire Smith that for sure. And I'm going to give... oh, I don't have any camps left. Okay, so yeah, we're good there. So let's advance to next season. Our bench has gotten much better because we added Bol. We get Zaire Smith from the G League in here. And actually, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and send my my second round pick quickly to the G League. So that will improve our point guard position, at least for next season. And we should be all good to go. So game plan. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Okay, so here's the rotations I'm gonna go with. Ben Simmons, Will Barton, Ben and Embiid I'm giving 37. Will I'm getting 30, 32 to Harris and Horford. And then off the bench, I'm going to give 24 to Zaire Smith, 22 to Bol, 16 to Thibault, and 10 to Wanamaker. So there you go. That's our rotations. Should be all good to go with that. No preference on scoring either. System proficiency. Ooh, yeah. Yikes. Triangle offense. Wow, that went down terribly. All right. That's unfortunate. Ben Simmons hurts that. We're just gonna do balanced, I guess. But yeah, that's really unfortunate. Okay. I'll see you guys after the season. Hopefully we improve. I hope so. Okay, so we do improve. We win 54 games. We go 54-28. Steph wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Jaden McDaniels with Memphis. Sixth Man of the Year is Romeo Langford. Defense Player of the Year is Giannis. Tyler Hero, most improved. And then Coach of the Year is Terry Stotts with Portland. They win 58 games. So we don't get anyone on first team. And we do get Simmons and Embiid as second team. So how did Ben Simmons do here? 19, 8, and almost 8. He shot 58% from the field, 50% from 3. I don't think he took many threes, but he shot 50%. So that's pretty good. Embiid 26 and 11, 2.5 assists, 47% from the field. So decent. They were decent. And then let's see, we didn't get anyone on all defensive second team, and no one on any of the rookie teams. So we do get the 1 seed. We do play Orlando. And if we go ahead and go to season stats here, let's see how our other guys did. Tobias 17 and 6, Al Horford 11 and 5. Will Barton averaged 11 a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, so not bad. How did he shoot? 40 and 30, so meh. He is a free agent though. Bol 8 points, 5 rebounds, and a block and a half. He shot 52% from the field, 28 from 3. Zaire Smith off the bench averaged 7, 3, and 3. Shot 46 and 43. Okay, I like that. Per 36, 10, 4, and 4. So, okay. Thibault averaged 5 a game, and then Wanamaker averaged 4. So, let's look at the team stats. Points per game, we dropped down quite a bit. We were 12th, but points allowed, we were 1st. So, we completely did a 180. Our defense really improved. Portland is really good. So they're scary. And then let's see who is on Orlando here. They have Fultz, Ross, Jabari Parker, Aaron Gordon, Vucevic, Mobamba, Fournier, and Jonathan Isaac. Trey Jones runs out the bench. So we'll see how that goes. Toronto got the 2 seed. 3 seed is Boston, who got all those picks. So they're a bit scary. We go up 2-0. On the West, Portland's number 1, Utah's number 2. 3 is Golden State, 4 and 5 is Memphis and Denver. Okay, so we are up 3-2. Okay, going to game 7. Please don't. Jeez. Wow, we went to a game 7 against Orlando. That's terrifying. Toronto and Boston both win. Brooklyn beats Washington. Brooklyn has Kyrie, LeVert, Durant, Allen Williams, DeAndre Jordan. Jarrett Allen's on the bench. Dinwiddie, Ibaka. Wow. Tyron Prince. So they're pretty good. Portland and Memphis make it. Utah and Golden State make it. So pretty even on both sides. Like the home teams all won except for Washington. So let's go ahead sim game by game here. Game 1, we do win. We beat Brooklyn in game 1. We did beat them last year. I believe we sweep them last year? I can't remember. We lose game 3 though on the road, and we lose game 4. We got to win game 5. We got to win at home. They win game 5. Yikes. All right, let's get into a game cast here. See if we can win game 6 on the road. We are up by 1 here. Okay, up by 12 going into the fourth. We're up big, and we should pull it off. We win 126 to 111, and Embiid with 36 and 9. Ben Simmons with 20 and 11. We forced game 7. At home, Toronto made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They beat Boston in 6. So game 7 here, we are at home. So hopefully we can pull this off. We did just win on the road. Ooh, close game here. Down by 5, up by 1 with a minute and 41. We are going to slow this down here. Okay, up by 2. They tied it. 27 seconds to go. 19 seconds to go. I feel like I want to jump in, but who has the ball? Barton layup missed. Irving rebound. Ooh, they have the ball here. Yikes. Okay. Force. Are you kidding me? We lose by 2. Wow. Who hit the game winner for, let's see, Levert made it. Wow. All right. So Levert beats us in 7. Brooklyn makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And we are once again out. This is so frustrating. Okay, well, Philly, you're extremely frustrated. Toronto is just ridiculous with Kawhi. And Memphis makes it to the finals, and they sweep Toronto. Jean Morant wins MVP. Wow. All right, I feel like as we go on, this just gets so much harder. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I went ahead and put Al Horford in the trade finder, and I'm able to get DeMar DeRozan and Joe Harris. I'm going to do it. We are losing Will Barton. So I'm going to go ahead and make that deal. We did have the 12th pick from Oklahoma City. Or, I believe it was Oklahoma City. We had the 12th pick from. You guys just saw it there. Because we are in free agency, or we're about to hit free agency, and we don't have a lot of money. So, yeah. Jalen Green goes number 1 to the Hornets. The Hawks get RJ Hampton. Cunningham goes to Minnesota. And yeah, there you go. So let's go ahead, rookie signing. I think we're just gonna go ahead and decline both of these. Team player options, we are getting Will Barton back, which is interesting. We can have him come off the bench with Joe Harris. Bol is coming back. Zaire Smith is coming back, or we're bringing back Thibault. We're gonna go ahead and bring back quickly. We are gonna go ahead and bring back as well as a backup point guard. So let's see here. Let's go into qualifying offers. We are not going to offer Lemon, or we'll offer Wanamaker a qualifying offer, actually. And Lemon didn't really do much. I'm just going to bring back Wanamaker and Simmons. And let's look at our roster. So quickly, we are going to have as a backup point guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay. We have a lot of guys. We could honestly try to trade. Let's see, how did Thibault do per 36? He is younger, but being able to bring Will Barton off the bench is really nice to have, along with Joe Harris. Actually, we could change Will Barton to a shooting guard. Does he go up? He doesn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And same with DeRozan. He's 87. Oh, he goes down, but okay, well, I'm going to discard that then. Does Tobias go up by chance? 89? No? Okay. Because we have so many small forwards, but it's fine. Okay. What do I want to do here then? Okay, so we're here in training camps. For free agency, I didn't really do much. I signed Simmons to a 5-year deal, but I think I ended up it matched another deal. So yeah, we only have him for another year for $4 million. I will eventually extend him to a 5-year deal. Maybe I'll just do that in the middle of the season, but at this point it doesn't really matter because this should be the last season. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Ben Simmons. I gave him potential instead of perimeter shooting. That's awesome. It's fine. I'm not going to rage. I'm going to give untapped potential to Bol, and I'm going to give untapped potential to Zaire Smith. So all good there, and we got to do the rotations now. Okay, so here's our rotations. 36 to Simmons, 34 to DeRozan, 32 to Harris, 36 to Embiid, and 32 to Bol. I'm going to go ahead and start a two-headed monster with Embiid and Bol. Off the bench, we got Barton quickly, who's up to 79 overall. He's going to be our backup point guard. Joe Harris, who we got in that trade, and Grant Williams, who we signed as a power forward. So that's going to be our rotation. We're leaving out Thibault and Zaire Smith. We have a deep team. We have a really, really, really deep team, which is nice to have. And I think it'll work much better that way. So we are still 3 stars though with proficiency, which is nuts. Really interesting. Let's see who kind of brings it down. Simmons really brings a lot of these down, which is really frustrating. DeRozan brings it down a little bit. Pace and space is Simmons' best, but then DeRozan brings that one down. So I guess I'm kind of struggling with pairing Simmons with a 2 guard, which is kind of frustrating. But pace and space might work out pretty well. I don't know. I'm going to keep it as balanced for that team. And then, yeah, we should be all good to go. So we won, 54 games last season. We'll see if we improve after that, after adding DeMar DeRozan, putting Bol in the starting lineup. So we'll see what happens. Okay, this has been a really frustrating rebuild, not going to lie. We go 48-34. James Harden wins MVP. Langford 6 minutes. Boston, again, is just OP already. So that's awesome. They win 56 games. For any team I do in the East right now is just getting screwed by Boston because they keep on getting ridiculous picks with the picks that they have, and it's honestly just super frustrating. Embiid gets all NBA second team, 23 and 11, and Simmons is not on there, and Simmons is Simmons. I don't really know what else to say there. So yeah, pretty frustrating. Not gonna lie. We are the number 3 seed. We played Brooklyn in the first round. Man, all right. Let's see. Player stats here. Ben Simmons only averages 17 a game, 7 and 8. DeRozan, who we picked up in a trade, averaged 15 and 4. Tobias 15 and 5. Bol 10 and 8. 2.2 blocks. Will Barton off the bench averaged 10 and 3 and 3. Grant Williams averaged 8 and 3.6. Joe Harris 6 a game quickly with 6 and 4 assists. So not bad. Let's see, points per game. We were 11th. See, I was hoping with getting DeRozan that would improve, but it didn't. And we were 6th best defensively. Memphis was the best. Boston is ridiculous. Point differential 7 for Boston. We were all the way at 9th with 2.7. So, yeah. I don't know how this is going to go. Brooklyn beats us in game 1. They have Kyrie Walker, Kevin Durant, Allen Williams, DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen off the bench, Jalen Hands. It's just a good team. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do this. They're up 2-0. Yeah, this is just... Oh, man. This was beyond frustrating, honestly. Yeah, we're going to get swept by Brooklyn, aren't we? Wow. Wow. Guys, that's the video. I tried. The system proficiency I'm really struggling with. I thought DeRozan would fit that system a little bit better, but he was awful and brought that system down really far. And Ben Simmons, too. I need to get... With Philly, you have to get pace and space, I think, type of offense or system, but it's hard to do because Embiid doesn't really it just doesn't work with their roster. It really doesn't, which is like the most shocking thing. Boston lost in the first round, okay, and then Brooklyn makes it against Memphis, and Memphis sweeps them. So. Memphis is pretty OP in this game. Who's on Memphis here? They got McDaniels, Jean Morant, Jaren Jackson is obviously really good. But yeah, I don't know. They've won back-to-back. Wow, Jean Morant is just, I guess, that good. So yeah, that's the video. I'm sorry. I apologize if I can't win. That's 2 videos in a row, by the way. The Nets, though, I should have won if it wasn't for Brooklyn just getting stupid lucky. Like, that was ridiculous. But this one was really frustrating because the system didn't work with the players that they have, and I tried to go with DeRozan. That didn't work. I don't really know what I could have really done, honestly. Like, this team is just kind of a mess, at least with the system. I tried to work it with Bol, and that didn't work either. So yeah, I honestly I don't know what I really could have done differently. I mean, I can go ahead and just see what happens here. Clippers get picks 1 and 2. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see the staff should be all good to go. And then let's get past the NBA draft, and I just want to look at free agency and like what we could do. Let's see. Let's get to player options here. I'm gonna go ahead and accept both of those, and let's just see if there's any way we can make this team better by making some trades here. So like, what if we traded DeMar DeRozan, and let's throw in like a first. We can't trade that one, so let's throw this first in and see what we can get. We can get Markkanen. What type? Let's see. If I could look at and just look at proficient or system wise, where does it say player's best system? Honestly, don't know if it even does say that, because we could get Markkanen, Jaylen Brown. That could work, but I see. I don't think that would really work with our system either. Malik Beasley would actually work, but again, we're continuously downgrading. Let's see. If we were to go with like Beasley, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't work. Like, what if we traded Tobias? Maybe that's what's kind of hurting us. We could bring Jimmy Butler back. I mean, there's just not a lot of options. Like, that's the thing. Josh Richardson's up to an 84 now, but he's not really doing much, so I don't really regret trading him. This could work, getting Miles Turner, but see, we got Bol, and he's playing well. I guess we could bring in Chris Paul. That could work. But then we would put, I guess, see, I don't know. Wiggins and Covington. I don't know. We could bring in Klay Thompson. That would obviously work. That'd be crazy. We'd probably win after that. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Just the way that was set up, and with the cap being just kind of, at least with Philly, you're kind of handcuffed with the cap, because you're giving Joe Embiid 30 million, you're giving Harris 30 million, and you're giving Simmons 30 million. It's just, and then you're giving Horford 30 million. It's just like, I don't know. They're already way over the cap, like from the beginning, and that for those four, with Josh Richardson 5, it doesn't, the system doesn't fit. And if like I were to have won, it would have been that first or second year, unfortunately. But the bench wasn't good enough the first year. The second year I ran into Brooklyn, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I will be posting as often as I can. And yeah, comment below, what do you guys think I could have done differently. And other than that, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, where I will probably be doing Boston. If not, maybe Memphis, because I haven't done Memphis yet with John Morant. So let me know what teams you guys want to see in the rebuild. But other than that, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Later, guys.